Alright, let's do some sealed. Let's play some magic. We got Phantom sealed on Midweek Magic event. One of my favorites. It's free. You don't get to keep the cards, but man, just fun. You play all you want. Let's jump in and see what kind of cards we get to play with in our seal pool for the event. Whoa, these cards are amazing. Horn of Gondor, are you kidding me? Borodur, Oathbreaker, with Flowering of the White Tree. Yeah, these cards are nice. Okay. Let's build. Yeah, we got a human deck here. Let's just start bringing in cards, because I already know I'm going to build around the horn. How can you not, right? It's just that broken. So we're looking for humans and spells that support kind of a human aggro deck. Go wide deck. We could buy time with it. You know, all of these blue cards are very playable if you need to buy time with counter spells and drawing cards. And bounces. Blue didn't look that special though. Borodur. I don't think this card gets activated very often, but it's playable if we're playing black, so let's just consider it. Double Orcish Medicine's quite good. Actually, all of our black is quite good. Red, Double Lancers is amazing, especially with the horn. Double Spearmaster as well. Let's just put one in for now. They are humans, though. Yeah, our red's great. Fear Fire Foes is, like, maybe my favorite spell in the whole set, so... So far, red and black look really good. Our green looks okay. Windlord, Denethor, Oath. Sanction is not easy to splash, but good. Double Orc, Old Man Willow, Rivalry, Butterbeer. 2 Great Halls. That definitely will allow some nice splashing. And Horn, of course. Okay. Yeah, Second Spear can come in for now. I'm just going to grab some humans so that we can see all the human options we have, since, you know, like, there wasn't anything that told me we're not building around humans based on what I pulled out, so anything that goes with go wide strategies and human strategies is probably under consideration here. What do I see? King of the Oathbreakers, Ugluck. We've got some interesting 4-drop legendaries here. Old Man Willow is very strong. We could use the horn as like sacrifice fodder to give -2 to places when it attacks. That can be very strong. Get enough sanctions, very strong if we go spells, but I don't think we have a lot of spells in this pool. I mean, I guess blue and red have some spells, but I think I'd rather really focus on the humans, right? If we're doing horn. Primarily Rivalry, I just don't think we'll make the cut. I don't see us playing green-red in any world here. So, I think all the green's gonna go. We can still consider the legendary since we have double Great Hall Citadel. But all this green really needs to go. I guess the next question is Gandalf's Sanction good enough to consider spells and running blue? Even though our blue wasn't that special. I don't think so. I think I'm okay with cutting blue as well. So let's just cut all of it. Yeah. So that leaves us with Mardu. Looks pretty good. Orcs, humans, kind of some cross synergies. Could still consider splashing the legendary cards. Gandalf Sanction can't be splashed. It's not legendary. Windlord's probably not worth it. These might stay. It's a big might. Is there equipment worth running? We did have double Gimli's Axe to go with Forge Anew. We could make the threat of 4 damage from any of our 1/1s. An ever-present threat. I mean, that would be pretty strong combat trick. +3 anywhere is pretty strong, but I just don't think it's fast enough to be good. I think, the Horn will win by itself. So maybe we can cut the equipment stuff. I want to make sure we have enough humans, Like, I want to be playing humans down early so that when the Horn hits the board, we're in a good spot. So maybe if we cut some of this Orc energy, even though it's very good, and we just lean into, like, early human drops, that could make our Horn better. I don't think we need a second Spearman. All of our 3 drops are just really good. As good as Old Man Willow is, maybe these aren't worth it. This is just a cleaner mana base without the green. Warg's not needed. We're going to win without the Now for Wrath, Now for Ruin. I mean, we're close. I don't want to run a lot of top end. I think we could cut a Mountain Cycler here and just keep 1 Cycler. Get rid of the Trick. Maybe cutting double Spearmaster isn't right. The more I look at this, the more I think our white's pretty weak overall. In fact, you know what? All of our white cards that aren't legendary are kind of medium. We could consider making white a splash and just running black-red as the main. I mean, we get fewer humans, so it's a little bit risky there, but it might be safer overall. Because, even though Flowering of the White Tree is double white, it can be splashed off the Great Hall. So I'm not concerned about double white being a splash color on the Flowering of the White Tree. We did have quite a few 2-drops that we cut in red-black that we could bring back in. And I just don't think that the East Mark or the Took are worth, they're not amazing 2-drops that we need. I think we can do just fine with other ones. Let's go see what we got. Yeah, Orcish Medicine's good. Could run a Black Breath if we wanted. I'm not that excited about it. Spearmaster can come in. We can bring back the Oliphant as the land cycler. And that's 17 lands with 2 land cyclers. I think we can cut a land down to 16 since we have 2 land cyclers. So what will we put in instead? Rising of the Day has some merit here. It's not a very strong card, but with Horn of Gondor, it could pull some weight making all those 1/1s haste. So I think it's worth a try. The curve's good. All of our white cards are legendary, so they're easier to splash, and we can just cut that down. We could go down to 1 and risk it, but then we can't tutor for the second planes with the Shire. I need to cut 1 land. Red or black. Borrowed wants us to have an extra black to be able to activate it, and then that would be our only double black spell or double pip spell. Can I go down to 5 red? I guess I'm okay with mountain cycling the Oliphant more often than I want to cycle the Troll. Is Borrowed worth keeping an extra swamp for? I think we can go 5 mountains. It's a little awkward with double Lancers and having 5 mountains, but I don't think it's that big a deal. You could really go either way here. Swamp or mountain. I don't think it really matters. It's going to come down to the land cycler. I'm just going to cut the mountain. I'm more willing to cycle the Oliphant than I am the Troll. So this puts us at 16 lands with some really good synergies. Amazing creature count. We really have 19 creatures. If you count everything, it's pretty sweet. I expect this deck to do very well. Like, if we were playing a real sealed here, I think this would have a real chance of, like, trophying perfectly. And it's just an insane pool. Look at this. What a start hand. Lancers out first, double Lancers. Yep. I think it will be worth land cycling for another swamp to make sure we can curve out. So I think I probably will do that. What? I goofed. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. I needed to play my planes. Oopsies. Oh, that's really bad. Denethor should already be on the battlefield. There goes my curve out. What a punt. I'm so sorry, everybody. Let's put that over there so we remember to play it next turn. Yeah, if we lose because of that, it's on me. Won't be the first time I've ever misplayed my lands out. Won't be the last, but that was really, really bad. Denethor should be on the battlefield right now. I think we just skip over and go to Oathbreakers and continue the curve out as if it didn't happen. Pretty angry at myself. No attacks. Yeah. You can't dwell on these things, you know. These things happen in Magic. The most important thing is just mentally move on. Denethor hits the battlefield now. You know, it's okay. We would have drawn land. We're at the same spot we would have been earlier. We took maybe 2 extra damage, arguably, but that's it. So, the whole mistake as a whole only cost us 2 damage. It's not worth, you know, sitting here and being all upset about it. Like I said, in Magic, like, these things happen. So, just, you know, move on. Mentally move on. You can't take it back. You can't control it. If this ever happens to you, just, like, mentally stabilize yourself. That's the best advice I can give. You know, like, you're gonna eventually play out your hand, and as long as you didn't lose in the meantime from it, like, it'll be okay. Move on. Don't fret over it. Small mistakes are gonna happen. You know, they just are. That one was quite a big mistake, but small mistakes will happen. So don't let it ruin your day. Don't let it ruin your fun. We're gonna play Oliphant out next turn, but that is my best advice to you guys when you make big punts like that. Is regroup, refocus. You know, obviously I wasn't focused there, and move on. And just know it'll be okay. We're gonna take quite a bit of damage here. 5 damage, or we could block. In fact, maybe 5 is too much damage. Maybe we block with Lancers and gain a life instead. We won't get the 1/1 out of it, but this is probably worth it. Yeah, we'll make our flyer the Ring Bearer. I think that's fine. Fearfire Foes is quite good. I guess we could attack him with Lancers and see how they block. Might be able to get 2 of their creatures for our 1 with Fearfire Foes. Or not. Maybe we just play out the Oliphant instead. Now that I think about it, Oliphant is probably the better play. Just adding to the board. We can Fearfire Foes next turn or the turn after. It'll be fine. Adding pressure to the board, I think, is important. Don't touch my Oliphant. Do it. They did it. It could be worse. It's not great, though. We can always sack it to Denethor and get some value off of it. But we're going to take another 4 here. Yeah, I'm going to take 4 this time. That is a good draw. Okay. Let's go ahead and all attack now. Orcish Medicine can save Denethor, so he's safe. Oh. Okay. No blocks. I wonder if we still do it to get the 1/1. Guess we can hold that open. Do we need to Fear Fire foes? The Celamorn. I don't think we need to. We can go one more turn for sure. Let's sack the Oliphant and get a 1/1 here. Hold open Orcish. Maybe we can surprise them in some way. It's life gain off of these foods. The game takes forever. Wizard's Rockets. What's it gonna be? Oh, they just cycled it. Interesting. Okay. Okay. We can kill their Cavalier, or we can just chump. I'm gonna chump. And I'm gonna use Denethor to gain a life off of it. A little bit riskier than the Orcish Medicine move, but I just think it's right. We're not gonna get the 1/1 off of it. Okay. It's a good draw. Well, I think we attack in with everything again. Holding open Orcish Medicine and the option of Fear Fire foes if we want. Just seems right. They're gonna have to block here. Okay. That was unexpected. Oh, at least they didn't untap their elf. That's good. Okay. I mean, Denethor's not dying. But if we do Denethor here, we can make an orc. Yeah, I like this. Let's ping. This is really aggressive. I don't want to lose the ping value. We hit them for 1 there. The Lancers hits them for 2. They're down to 3. We can Fear Fire foes plus Golem. No, just Fear Fire foes. Right? Yeah. Get rid of their elf. Get rid of their farmer. And then we rebound. I think that's fine. We have lots of ways to ping them for 3 more life if they stop the life gain. Now that hurts. Oh, no. Okay. That's a big swing. That's what you get for going too aggressive sometimes, I guess. More food. Okay. Well, this game's gonna take forever. I still think we're in a good spot to win. It's just gonna take a long time. And we're gonna take a big hit here. Yep. Rising of the Day is quite a good draw. Can we win with it this turn? No. We're gonna hold open Orcish Medicine instead and do Denethor's ability as well. So we'll ping him for 1. I'm gonna get rid of my Lancers to make a Ring Bearer here. Swing in. They can block with Rosie if they want. Don't need Rising of the Day. Ugluck's really good here. She's gonna get really fat with Denethor popping off. They did block with Rosie. This is good. We'll Orcish Medicine now to preserve our Ring Bearer. Drawing a card is good. Means they're desperate. Yeah. Yeah, this is nuts. It's a decent draw. But am I willing to get rid of it? Probably. Let's go Ugluck and then start our cycle of sacking Golem, I guess. Draw land anyway. Guess we'll sack Golem now. Or we could sack the Orc army and make a 5/5 Uglug. That might be better this turn. I wouldn't want to attack into this board, would you? Okay. No more food. The fact that they're still on 5 lands is terrifying. You know? Like, this has been a long game. I've already discarded a land. They're definitely playing colors where, like, when you get to 6, you just start slamming Ents. Which is good. It means our Ring Bearer, that's a 1/1, is always kind of gonna slip under the radar. But this is nuts. I think they do have to answer Ugluck here. Yeah. Oh, they've decided they can't. Okay. That was a long game. I messed up twice. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have sacked my Spirit so aggressively. I just thought I could get them in 2. But it's a bit aggressive, probably. It's alright. Game 2. I'm going to keep track as if it was like a regular sealed draft, because I do think this would just trophy in a regular sealed draft, so. It's good. All our colors are here. Oliphant's a land cycler for red. Good curve out. None of our best cards, though. Cycle. Purifier foes. Okay. Golem is quite a good card. Suppose we can play out Terrace if we want, or Plains, it doesn't matter. I like birds here. I'll trade our army for golem if they offer. That is a very big golem. Not sure I'd trade both. Good. That is tricky. I guess we'll make a ring bearer here. And just keep adding to the board. Holding open Orcish Medicine can be awkward. It would be good here in this instance if they attacked in, but if they didn't, it's just awkward to hold it open. Porter. Okay. We could really get them with Fear Fire Foes, couldn't we? And depending on how they block, we could wipe their whole board with Orcish Medicine. Kind of like moving to all attacks and see how they block, right? We'd be left over with a 1/1 and another creature, worst case scenario. Okay, they block correct. So what we're going to do is we're going to save, I think, our riders. Give it indestructible. And now we'll have the option of Fear Firing Foes for one. The Porter. I think that is worth it. Just for a clear board, since they have the bow. Playing much cleaner this game. After our disaster last game. Now that was really aggressive. You're giving me a clear board. Ooh. Very nice. Almost everything gets pumped up by this. But let's just put out a creature to the board. And swing in. Our opponent is in real trouble here. Should probably go get our planes with the terrace before our turn here. Because I don't really want to draw another land anyway. I'd much rather draw a 2 or 3 drop would be perfect. Oh, that doesn't work. Oops. Perfect. Yeah, now we double spell. Very nice. Rising of the Day into Spearmaster. Now we're really swinging in, although Golem with Reach is a bit annoying. Am I okay if I just swing out? They have 2 cards left? I think I am. It's just bash. They can take whichever of them they want. Good. Rising of the Day. That's annoying. They should have played Took first into Farmer. Oh, they quit. Troll would have been insane because they wouldn't have been able to block it and it would have had haste. So. GG. That's 2. Two wins, no losses. I would expect nothing less with this crazy sealed pool that we have opened. This is a little awkward. without the swamp. Shower Terrace is just a slow way of getting lands. It's really not my favorite fixing. Lancers was a great draw. Gives us something to do. A swamp off the top would be ideal in this situation. Or a Great Hall, either way. Shower Terrace is not going to be able to cast out our captain next turn, though. Okay. Well, at least they played a Shower Terrace, and they're also having to take a turn off to do Shower Terrace. I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. I don't care if they know what I'm getting. Yeah, now they're doing that as a response. Shower Terrace is okay if your opponent is also taking a turn off for it. It's a little awkward when your opponent is not doing that. That's a very good creature, but we just drew Horn. I was gonna do Captain into a book, but I think Horn into Spearmaster is just better. I'll attack in here. It's a race. I mean, Gladriel's an amazing card that they have out. No doubt. Oh, and to Elrond. Okay, they've got the two besties for their color pairing. Do I want a Horn? Or do I want to Spearmaster here? I'll just Horn. I think. Yeah. I'll chip in for one because I can. We're going to take a big hit next turn. I don't think I'm going to chump block. And even if I played out Spearmaster, would I chump block? No. So would I rather get 2 bodies or 1? I think I'd rather get 2 bodies even though they're weaker, since we're just going to go wide as the plan and chump block. It's real close. Next turn we'll be able to do Captain plus Horn. We'll just spam the Horn. But we do need to take this hit. We can't chump block here. So let's hope they only hit us for like 7, 8 max. Oh. That's 9, right? 9's a pretty big hit. So much value. Yeah. Okay. They're having an Eagles come. Spearmaster will be important for flyers and chumping flyers. I think I'm just going to Horn at the moment. No blocks though. Okay. Let's go. Just attack with everything, right? We gotta keep the pressure up. We'll have plenty of chump blockers. With Horn, I don't think we want to do the treasure token plus a 2/2 orc. Better just to put this out first, right? There's really no point in us holding back chump blockers. Okay. I do not care about that in the slightest. Okay, that resolves. I wonder what they were expecting to get out of that. Oh, I guess they get extra scries. Oh, okay, yeah, I mean... Okay. They did get something big out of that. I mean, that was a good move, but... Unless they have a way to deal with my Horn. I think they're in trouble. Go. It's in the air. Keep working on lands as well. It's either going to be Golem or the Captain plus Horn. Neither really block flyers. I think I'm okay with that. I think we just keep attacking in. Hit them for 5 here. We're going to Horn now. If they block, yeah, so we get 1 extra human. It's important. Golem probably is better here. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we're not in like an amazing spot, but we're not in a bad spot here. I think unless our opponent can somehow kill us this turn in the air, it's going to be very hard for them to win on the ground here unless they have trample. Like they could have the Nth that gives trample. We'd be in a very bad spot if they had that card. But short of that, I'm not sure what they can do here. They do get a free attack. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. They do get a free attack with their savior. But they really can't win here. Yeah. They're just dead on board, right? They block Golem plus 3 1/1s. I still hit them for 7, 8. It's right on the dot, and they know it. Yeah. So yeah, Golem plus 3 human blockers leaves me with 7 damage getting through plus 8 with the Lancers. It's Exactsies. They would have had it in the air if I gave them 1 more turn. I mean, I guess we could have played Spearmaster, but that wouldn't have guaranteed us winning, so. Real tight game. Claim. Yep, 3 wins. Ooh, that's cool art style. All right. Game 4. We're 3-0. It's a bit slow, but I'm going to keep it. Just too strong. Perfect. 2-drop. That's what our hand was missing. Swarming, making the treasure token looks real good next turn. Make a 3/3, get a treasure for 3 mana. Swing in. Yeah. That treasure really needs to be saved to cast Denethor. Maybe land cycle, and then, well, we could just smite here. They don't get an ogre if we do that. Well, that seems hasty. If we're willing to trade off our captain, we could get both their creatures here, but I would love to have Ugluk on the board if we're going to be doing that. Let's just move to combat. They might not trade. Perfect. Okay, we'll get them both. And then we can land cycle as well here. I think that was decent. I'm fine with that. Oh, look's fine here. Really am hesitant to land cycle this troll. Might be right to do so, but I don't want to. Sauron's an issue. It's a 5th land. We could double cast this turn with Denethor and Spearmaster. That might be best. You know, I'm willing to trade a Gluck for Saruman the white here. I don't think there's any risk in me attacking and see if they'll take it. Nope. A Gluck lives. We can start sacking to make Ugluck huge if we want with Denethor. Okay. Horn on OP having open mana. I don't think they can counter it with 1 blue. They'd have to have 2 blue, so I'm gonna go ahead and run it out. I think. Are we good? Yeah. Alright. And then we can sack the human to Denethor. Could offer... no, I'm not going to attack this turn. I don't want to offer the trade now that we have the combo assembled. So, let's go ahead and sack the human. Start working on Ugluck getting big. Oh. Okay. That's maybe not the one I would have targeted. I think I would have maybe targeted Denethor instead, but we'll see. I mean, Denethor is a bit more of a problem, I think. I mean, the horn is the biggest problem they have. Soundbite works. Okay. We're gonna take a pretty big hit here if they attack. They did not. My greed for this troll is going to be the death of me. I think all we need to do is Horn here plus Denethor. There's nothing really we want to play out of hand. So we'll just chill. And say go. Yeah, there's no attack here. The risky part of doing the Horn is that they could have the Black Breath or Fear Fire Foes, and the good news is both of our humans are above 1 toughness, so we can always rebound with our Horn, but that's under consideration. I wonder if Horn plus Denethor is better than Troll. It probably is. So I think we're just gonna do that. No attacks. I'm just gonna play it slow here. Okay. They do have double blue now, technically. Well, no, not now. Next turn, when it doesn't have Summoning Sickness, they will. Put out another human is good. Technically, we have it here, but it's really risky. If they have even 1 spell to make an orc or anything, I'll be 1 off lethal. So, to avoid tricks, I think we just pass here and we get him next turn. It's just safer. There's no reason to get blown out here. Okay. Come on. Dead on board here. Too many humans. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Horn is broken. 4-0. What a start hand. It's the first time we've seen our white tree, too. A turn 2 white tree. Let's go. I want to play my card. Let's go, OP. Oh, they're there. Spearmaster is a little awkward since we don't have a mountain at the moment. Oh, they're confused at how White Tree got cast off of black and a different color. Yeah, Citadel can cast double White Tree. Oathbreakers is a good draw. Play. That orc is going to get very big. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. So let's just not worry about it. Okay. And they have a decent start here. I guess who would I rather trade off in blocking? You can just go aggressive in the air and hopefully race. I mean, there was some merit to playing Spearmaster there. Trying to block the army and kill it, but I just think I'm not going to block. I think I'm going to race the Black Gate. We're racing. As horrible as that sounds, we're racing. I don't want to talk about it. I'm like scared to death. We're racing a Black Gate. Normally I would not advise racing a Black Gate. Elven Chorus is great. That's a turn off. That's a turn off. Yeah, baby. Now we're racing. It also told me that they don't have an orc trick in hand. Otherwise, they would have attacked in and tried to kill the Oathbreaker. So, yeah. I think, you know, they're just dead in 4 turns. So, start attacking. And, yeah. That was good. Spearmaster should hold off that orc. Let's see what else they drop. Elven Chorus can be strong if you have lots of creatures to cast off the top. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they can't target the Oathbreakers. They're not a valid target, so... Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, that's just too good, right? Kill everything on their board. A perfect draw. A perfect draw. Yeah, they can't win now. I hate to break it to them. This is a turn 2 clock that's going to be very difficult for them to overcome in the colors they're in. Yeah, that doesn't do it. Yeah. Downthrow is good. So is Spearmaster. I mean, they're fine. Okay. They bought themselves 1 turn. I mean, they could have something strong they cast here. They have a good board set up. They just don't have the creatures on the board to go with the setup. Shelob's great. Yeah. I'm definitely not attacking into Shelob. So... Oathbreakers in the air it is. We're so close to dead. I guess we'll hold open Denethor's ability. Unless they can give reach. I think we're in a really good spot here. Because even if they manage to get rid of something, right, the 2/2 spirit is still there as well with Denethor. Interesting. Okay. Is there something worth sacrificing here? Actually, I don't think there is. I think I want to keep all my creatures on board. Just in case. Spearmaster is lethal anyway if they attack in. I don't think it's worth getting rid of Spearmaster for a ping for 1. What are the odds they play something with reach after this? Not high. I guess they could have bow, but is the ping worth it? Probably not. We're just gonna let it resolve. And they get a food. Technically, they can sack that food. But they're still dead in the air without reach. I'm gonna not block. If they have a pump, you know, for 4. Well, actually no, I should block. I'm gonna block the elves. GG. That person had an insane deck. Hey, but we're 5-0. Perfect. I mean, all we're missing is Lancers on turn 1. Or Horn on turn 3. It's just such a good hand. Okay. I think we'll lead with Mountain or Swamp. I guess when you have a really good deck, every start hand looks good. Oh, Lancers, you're 1 turn late. Come on. We're just gonna curve out. Okay. Let's go with Lancers holding up Orcish Medicine. You know? Because then we can kind of surprise them when they go to block or attack next turn. And have a 2/2 surprise blocker and give Indestructible somewhere. Looks nice. Oh. A little punished. We're losing our Denethor. They're gonna take Denethor, right? I mean, I'm not crazy. So much for our surprise block with Orcish Medicine. You have to take Denethor. Am I crazy? Yeah. Yeah. That one. That one. Spearmaster is not nearly as good. There's double Orcish Medicine. You can't get rid of the trick. Okay. Whew. They got there in the end. Took them a while to think about it, but they got there in the end. Jeez. Yeah, we'll block. We can't, like, kill it or anything, but we still get to make a 2/2, which is pretty good. And the trick will still be open for next turn. Land was good. You want to hold open the trick or play Rising of the Day or Spearmaster instead? I guess we need to hold open the trick, even though it's not very mana efficient. It's a big one. If we use our trick to block the 4/4, we can kill it, but then they make a 2/2. And I think I'm okay with this. One land off of Fear Fire Foes being effective here. You could just attack in with everything and see how they block and get them with it. How much do they hit us on the crackback? Quite a bit. We'll just go in lightly and see what they do here. Okay. Spearmaster, then. We're going straight to Chumpsville. Smeagol's good. How do we kill Smeagol? Is that worse than the big 5/4? I think the 5/4 is killing us faster than Smeagol's killing us in this game. I think I'm going to take 5 this turn. I want to leave our options open here. Land is good for Fear Fire Foes, I think. We don't need to leave anything back because we are swinging in for 10. It is lethal. They do need to make a block somewhere. That's fine. Okay. Okay. So we'll take their orc. And I think we do go ahead and kill the 5/4 here. And the 1/1. Yeah, they'll get a 2/2 out of it, but I think that'll kill us less quickly. Close game. Okay. That's a great draw. Okay, now, I mean, if they block here, they're just in a really bad position. We're going to start getting enough chump blockers if they do. And, you know, if they attack in, I chump with my Lancers. I get a 1/1. Perfect. Is that lethal? If we do this, it is, maybe. Can force some really bad blocks. Good. I think we're just gonna kill everything. So, let's save Faramir and kill all the rest of the stuff that matters. And hit them for 1. Okay. They're off it. We're 6-0 with this deck. Wish this was a real Steel Pool competition. That would be nice. Steel Pool is absolutely ridiculous. Biz 20. I don't think you turn in a hand that has Horn. It's absolutely perfectly acceptable. Okay. Right off the top was good. Play Terrace and get a Swamp. I'm wondering if we should lead with Horn or not. I guess we should. Right? I mean, Smearmaster does the same thing as Horn, though. They really passing on 3? Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna go for the Horn. At least that way we know whether they have removal for it or not. Get that out of the way early. I feel like if they had a Rider, they would have already played it. And I feel like, you know, Shower of Arrows is always gonna get us if they have it. Bill the Pony. Yeah. Bill the Pony. Everybody knows how I feel about Bill the Pony. Most controversial card of the set between me and you guys. You guys are all for Bill the Pony. I think Bill's medium. It's not my favorite card. I am going to just run out Faramir here, I think, rather than activate Horn. Because Horn only makes 1 human anyway. We're adding 1 human. There's no difference here. Let's attack in first to see if they'll trade without knowing that Faramir is coming. They're like, what's the trick? There's a trick. They're scared. They're not gonna do it. They want to keep their bill. Oh well. It was worth it. Worth the try. I mean, they're gonna hit us for 4 here. If they want. I'm not blocking Bill the Pony. If we get a land Golem plus a Horn, it's gonna be really nice. Or Orcish Muster plus Horn is also nice. Okay, that's not good enough. In fact, that's a really bad card with Bill the Pony. Because if they sack a food here, they only do 1 extra damage than they're currently doing. I mean, they should not. Yeah, they didn't sack a food. I'm about to say, like, you're already pretty much at Bill's max here. To get the land, you can run out Golem and do Horn. I think I do want to do both. We can hold open Orcish Medicine plus Horn. And I think it's pretty safe to attack in, at least with the 1/1. Okay. Alright, let's just hold open our tricks and making humans. If I lose to Bill the Pony here, guys, you can just say I said so in the comments, but I don't think Bill's gonna beat the Horn. I'm not sure why you'd main phase that. Okay. I guess maybe to scare me off from blocking Bill the Pony. Again, it's an awkward thing to be running in a deck with Bill, since Bill, you're not really getting a gain from that spell for Bill. Okay. Maybe they main phased it for the 5, so they had the extra food. We can save Faramir here. It's more important to save Faramir than do our Horn activation. Indestructible. And now they have no good attacks on the ground. They can attack in with their spirit, but Bill the Pony is just dead if he attacks in. This is not a good attack. Okay. They didn't even attack in with their spirit. Yeah, I'll trade. Golem for Bill is great, especially with Faramir, because we get the tempt off of it. Let's make our human the ring bearer. Yeah. And perfect. Rising of the Day or Spearmaster. Rising of the Day gives everything haste. Spearmaster is just another human. Haste is better here. Let's go. What a pop-up army. We can swing in with all of it, right? All their mana's tapped. Yeah, it's all safe. It's fine. We'll still get to draw a card off of that. Nice. Unless they can kill me here, I think they're pretty dead on board next turn. That doesn't matter. 5 1/1s with haste. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. They're at 11. So 10. They're alive by 1. No, Spearmaster does it. Okay. Whew. GG. What a beatdown. I don't play Rising of the Day often, but when I do, I'm also playing the Horn of Gondor with it. That's absolutely gross. And we win again, so that's 7-0, a perfect 7-0 out of the seal pool. Of course, it's not the real competition, so none of it counts, but still feels good to do a perfect trophy with the seal pool. It was absolutely ridiculous seal pool. So good. I want you to join me next time where I'm going to do my seal pool. So this was my friend's seal pool. I'm going to do my seal pool next. Here's a quick sneak peek of me opening the seal pool I'm going to do next week. More complex of a build, definitely not as clear. The rares are not as cohesive or as bomby. So I will show you how I deal with this. There's actually going to be 3 different builds you get to see next week through it. And I'll talk through how you build with more complex decision making in your seal pool builds. Thanks for supporting my channel as always, and I will see you next time.